Leo, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is for Leo sun, moon, and rising signs, and go ahead and apply it to however or wherever it resonates in your life. Welcome to my tarot table. My name is Michelle. This is Born Without Boundaries Tarot. I hope that you will subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that you can get these weekly messages. Guys, I always create an extended reading, and I'll be sure to put that link below in the description box, as well as I will pin it to the top of the comment section. Remember, if it doesn't apply to your life, then let it go. And you can take any message or any energy that I reveal to you, and you can apply it anywhere it applies in your life. Even if it sounds romantic, it doesn't have to be playing out in your romantic life. So you just let it land where it resonates for you. Yeah, this is definitely not marked in. I will tell you specific dates, but we're going to start off with what's happening now, what energies you're dealing with now, and I will throughout the reading get into the astrology behind the energy. We're going to see what led up to it in the past, and then the cards will start to fall out with where we're going in the future. Know your worth. Okay. The sun has been in a very tight conjunction to Venus, and it makes its way on the 23rd, between the 22nd and 23rd, depending on where you are on the earth, into the sign of Scorpio. It's not the best place for the sun. It's certainly not the best place for Venus, and it's during this new moon, when the moon is at its fall position, where you have three energies that are combining to basically kind of come together in order to be stronger in a position that neither of them are that strong. So I think the major change that you're going to discover when it comes to especially this new moon in Scorpio is that you are not alone, and you're going to find that you have help coming in the oddest places, because that new moon is directly opposite to Uranus, where unexpected and unconventional things are going to be what serves you better than those things that you've always depended on. And I think you will be so much more open-minded to oddball, offlandish, and kind of eccentric concepts or ideas, or even people that you are letting into your life. And it's going to feel really good, because it's almost like a complete reset, where you understand now very clearly, especially in a dark place like this, the sign of Scorpio, who is really on your side and who is not, and that they don't have a specific look, and they don't have a specific look, but they do have a specific feel. Because when there's that much kind of challenging you, we go primal. And leading up to this new moon on the 25th, so over this weekend, Pluto is square to the conjunction between the sun and Venus, and Mars is trine to it. So there's just this really interesting intensity with regards to wanting something to change, insisting on something changing, and being willing to forgive the past just so that you don't have to deal with it anymore, and move on to something that is refreshed, refreshing, and new. Know your worth. You can be as odd as you want to be. You don't have to explain it to anybody, Leo. And I know that you always feel like maybe you do. You feel like you kind of have this obligation to be absolutely perfect all the time, or all the pressures that you put on yourself, or that for specific attention to come at you. No, this is you realizing that I can be whoever I want to be, and I can like whoever I want to like, and I will like them even if it doesn't make sense to you. And this, I do think that there is some odd attractions that are starting to come out, or that you're starting to realize about yourself as you go through this week. Then we have Brown bear, take time out. Somebody very formidable is coming at you. And this could have a lot to do just with authority figures or being an authority figure. You could find yourself having trouble with authority figures, especially with that square to Pluto in the beginning of the week. Just this sense of, somebody's looking at you because you're not adding up or you're not what they expected. You're beautiful the way that you are. You don't have to be what they expected, okay? Expect the unexpected, bitch, all right? I'm just saying. Like, it's almost like stand by and stick up for your oddities or your odd friends or those people that don't necessarily fit in, but they make more sense than everybody else around you. And then think on your feet, which is Sagittarius energy. Beautiful energy for you, because it's saying that there's going to be curveballs thrown at you, and I will dig in and find out what those curveballs are going to be, but you're going to enjoy them. There's a playfulness that is being requested of you this week. Try to be as light as possible in the heaviest situation, and you will be in good company, and not feeling alone is going to help you out a lot. Think on your feet means that there will be curveballs that are being thrown at you. But if you are playful with them, you'll catch more than you miss, right? It's just this lack of expectation is necessary. This is also something that's foreign, something that's different, something that's strange, and something that's interesting, I should say. Spirit is calling you to be malleable right now, Leo. It's tough. It's hard, and it's been very difficult for all fixed signs this year. But it's almost like be malleable with your desires. Be malleable with what you like, because you're going to all of a sudden start liking things that are odd to you. And the last thing the universe wants is for you to judge yourself as bad or be critical of yourself. No, open yourself up, enjoy, and allow yourself to explore, to expand. This is Jupiterian energy. Then we have there is always enough. So this is Piscean energy, especially toward the end of the week. This is going to be, this could convolute things a little bit. Like you'd be dealing with people who have these kind of fantastical expectations and they're not really maybe on board. There's a lot of functional conflict between you and them and how things should be done, or like I said, what their expectations were. But right now, for this week, it's saying like whatever anybody's expectations are, there's always enough. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of, there's a lot of like connection and lovey-doveyness here. This is Piscean energy. This is Sagittarius energy. This is mutable energy. So it's calling you, a fixed sign, to be very malleable and very open-minded to new and fresh ideas, funky ideas, and things that don't make any sense but feel good. This is going to be a passionate week for you. I want to pull a moon card. Let me just take this second to pull a moon card. Important. While we're at it, please like this video if you're liking this video. It's so important for support of the channel. And comment. Always comment, because I really want to know what you guys are thinking and how you're experiencing this energy, how it's playing out in your life. Hold up. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. What are the adjustments that are required? And whose adjustments are required? Have faith in your dreams. So it's not a who, it's a what. It's your dream, but it's different than you thought it'd be. And there could even be that you already have a dream. You're like what you know you want, but the thing is, it doesn't look the way you expected it to. So how is it going to look? How is it going to look? Four of Pentacles. This implies that it's going to look more stable. Responsible. Oh, I understand. Eight of Swords. You got to make a commitment or somebody might be leaving you. Or you might be leaving. Because you don't want the kind of, I don't know. Or because somebody wants an obligation from you that you're not willing to pay. But there is some sort of dissonance here. Expectation versus reality. What you're willing to commit yourself to. Ooh. Okay. All right. Yeah, but okay. What led Leo up to this? Sometimes life stings. Yeah, you're going to be pretty surprised to realize that somebody is willing to take off and leave because they don't feel as secure as they want to or as they could. Or somebody is nagging you for commitment that you don't feel that you are ready for. This is the primary conflict that you'll be dealing with this week, okay? Who is this person? Could be a Scorpio. So it could be you've repressed some things that you actually desire. Or you've repressed some secrets regarding some sort of money that you owe or that has been held from you. So you don't have as much as you thought you did. And then we have Five of Pentacles and Two of Wands coming out in the future. So there is definitely some fear or worry at the very least about financial ruin or disruption. Because there is, I don't know if this is you or somebody else, but there is a sense of they have not told you or you have kept it from them, that you have been very afraid that you're going to have to make a lot of changes in your life that you're forced into because finances are no good right now. Or you can see this coming and you feel like, oh shit, what should I do about this? But you haven't been telling anybody. I think that you have pretended, or that might not be you, it could be them, right? They have pretended like everything is fine, everything is secure, but that's becoming more and more of a lie. And that's what they're keeping secret. Two of Wands is going another route. Maybe somebody's thinking of leaving or trying to look for options because they're really afraid about like losing everything or having nothing or not having enough. And that's the Sagittarius energy, is going out and exploring and looking at other options or building your network, because you have this looming Five of Pentacles, this energy of lack in front of you. That's the future. So by the end of the week, you will be it will come out. It will come out into the open, and you'll have to deal with it. You'll have to sort of face this financial disruption. Is it going to last very long? Oh, somebody is going to see you through this, through thick and thin. This is almost like, guess what? You'll never know how much somebody loves you until you think you don't live up and you need support. And you think, oh, every reason that they loved me for was because I had all this. But that's not why. Ten of Cups is a connection, a deep connection, family, friends, like real love, complete love, like finding a place where you really belong. And I think that that's really what's going to become very evident this week, is that there's more to life than what you have made or what you have created. Some people just love you for you, or really deciding to support somebody. But Ten of Cups is a really beautiful resolution to that energy. Who is this person, though? What's going on? King of Pentacles, they're an entrepreneur. And then Seven of Pentacles, so somebody that was doing very, very well not too long ago. This is also a sense of just really liking how it felt to know that if you needed something, you had it. Now, Seven of Pentacles usually means going around and around and around, but with the King of Pentacles here, it's almost like he found a way to sustain a steady pattern of stable income. But also, I have to say, there is that sense of he was doing really well, but he wasn't moving forward. He wasn't growing. Or he, meaning metaphorically, this could be an opportunity. We have the Queen of Wands, which is total loss of creative freedom, a feeling like you had no new ideas and you'd lost all your passion. The Hierophant is here, so ultimately there was something outside of tradition, or I'm losing my words. And the Empress this is a very manipulative mother, maybe a toxic feminine in your life, somebody who was all about money and advancement and using you. Then we had the Hierophant, so it could have been somebody you were divorced from. Okay, either divorced from an old marriage, or I would say that could be an old. If you weren't married, though, what is this Hierophant in reverse? Sort of a spiritualist, somebody that was odd and outside the ordinary, or did work outside the ordinary. It could have been somebody who did work in the occult. But this was an Empress. This was an energy. The Empress in reverse is a really bad energy. It's either losing a lot of money, not having any stability, not having any ideas of their own, not having any creative freedom, really just like draining the shit out of, not really wanting anything new or anything different, draining the shit out of something new and something different because there was no originality or ideas for themselves. That's really interesting. That's really interesting. Hold on a second. Queen of Wands, this is a fire sign. This is a Taurus in reverse. The Empress is here in reverse. Very toxic energy. King of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles that's why you weren't moving forward, because you were surrounded by, or you had somebody in your life that was extremely toxic and they were draining the shit out of you. That's what happened. And now you may feel like you're stuck or you're trapped supporting this person, or you might have financial obligations to them, even though you fucking gave them enough. You gave them everything. You gave them so much more than you ever should have had to give anybody. Right? Or you're getting cut off. You want to cut somebody off, because they deserve it. But ultimately, I think this has maybe scarred you or done more to harm you than you have let on because of your pride. Let's face it, you do struggle with that. And that's what's coming out. Just how much, it's just how much it's actually deteriorated your resources. But I gotta tell you, you have such deeper resources now, because there's happiness here even when you're broke, or even when you're disrupted, or even when you don't feel like you have everything together. There's a sense of keep having faith in your dreams. It's going to try you. It's going to test you. You're going to really be tested this week, Leo, about, will you give up? Can I make you give up? Fuck no. Don't let anybody make you give up. And the major change to your life is not going to happen on the 25th. It's going to happen at the end of this week, around the 28th, deeper into Scorpio season, when there's a lot more conflicting aspects between you and Venus and other planets. So I would have to say that around that new moon, Leo, all of this may come out, but the repercussions don't really hit until a couple of days later. I'm going to go to the extended because, yeah, you're damn right. I really want to know how all of this energy is playing out in different aspects of your life. We're going to do career, we're going to do love and romance, we're going to do money, and we're going to do sex. So let's get to the nitty-gritty, guys. I love you, and I'll see you there. Link is below.